Hello, 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 hello. Good morning / afternoon, depending on where you are. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? You are early. We're just getting ready to kick it off. You are absolutely early. We're getting ready to start. All right, guys, as we go ahead and get ready to get started, if you don't mind, tap the screen. Tap the screen. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 8,000 likes. Let's get the shares up to at least 50 shares. You don't have to spam share, but just share it out once. Let's get it up to 50 shares. Send your daily heart me. It's only 1 coin. It helps boost the live and push us out to the FYP. And last but not least, if we can knock out the little 1 cent daily gift goal, I'm going to reset it a couple of times. If we can knock that out, it'll definitely push us out to the FYP, and it'll get more people in here so we can really get into it. So if you don't mind, do all the wonderful things, guys. Do all the wonderful things. All right, I'm going to go ahead and, you ready to get it cranked up? We're going to go ahead and crank it up. Tap the screen. Let's go.
You stepped in the box. Now you're in the ring. Ain't no hugs here. You better take your best swing. Mike Hot, who wanna step in the flame? This ain't a debate, this a mind game. Facts type lies, get left in chain. One wrong word, get slapped out your name. This ain't TikTok T, this a war zone talk. No script, no filter, no safe walk. Bring stats and get scrambled like a glitch. I got fire in my mouth like I came from the pit. Yeah, step in if you dare. Truth hit hard like a punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script.
One wrong move, get cooked real quick. No cap, no shield.
Better know your stuff or you get revealed.
Hey, stand whatever you are. Hey, guess what? Get in the box.
I don't care what you
I don't care about what you're saying in the chat. If you don't get in the box, you don't get a voice.
Whether you're left or right or you don't.
No one cares what you have to say from the chat.
Weak, I'll sink your boat. You talk slick, but you ain't got source. Just vibes, that ain't power, that's force. I'm the test, the trap, the trip, the call. You slip once, I'm snatching it all. Yeah. Step in if you dare. Hit hard like a punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script. Yeah. One wrong move, get cooked real quick.
No cap, no shield.
Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna sparring with Santana. Step in if you dare. You hit hard like a punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script.
One wrong move, get cooked real quick. No cap, no shield.
Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna
Sparring with Santana.
Yeah, this ain't a safe place. This a flame space. Step in, don't you wanna sparring?
Guys, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. If you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're someone that supports Donald Jimothy Trump, get in the box. I saw a lot of people saying, "Oh, there's a song." Yes. We definitely have a song. We have a theme song, not only for sparring, but we have a theme song for late nights. We even have one for brunch with my creator. You just got to get here at the start of the live. If you're here, you know what? If you look up at the top, one, send your daily heart me, right? Send your daily heart me. But also, if you already have sent your daily heart me, if you're already following me, go in and turn on where it says your notifications. Turn that on. Turn that on. And anytime I go live, you'll get a notification and you'll be able to get in here to hear the intro song before we get started. But you got to know when I'm going live. Anywho, guys, keep tapping the screen. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 25,000 likes. Let's get the likes up to 25,000 likes. Guys, if you are a Trump supporter, please get in the box. Please get in the box. We are only here to talk to Trump supporters. If you are not a Trump supporter, please do not request that. We're not talking to friendlies. We are only looking for some debates. Please get in the box. Chips. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what that is.
I'm a Trump supporter. I'll talk to you.
Okay, cool. Hey, are you going to slur?
No, sir. I never do.
Why do I feel like you're not telling me the truth? Never?
I don't slur.
Pinky promise?
I pinky promise. In fact, I will not slur as long as you do not make character attacks. How about that?
Mm,
Because if you make ad homs,
I
I
don't
should
know.
be able to make ad homs too, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can attack my
There you
character.
go. There
You
you
can
go.
absolutely attack my character. Wait, you think
So-
slurring is attacking someone's character?
Yes, 100%.
Wait, how do you equate slurring to attacking someone's character?
Because the definition of the slurs across all races is an attacks of character.
Sure. It's
So
not. It's not. You understand that the N-word is a word that was actually used by oppressors that actually physically not only oppressed Black people, but put them in bondage, put them in chains, unalive them, whip them, bred them, all of it. Like the actual connotation behind the N-word as far as being a slur, it's nothing like calling you slap nuts or, stupid. So
But it
like
has a
that's not
definition.
equivalent. Yeah,
Does it
I
not
hear
have-
you. It's
What's the
not the
definition?
same. If you think for some reason that saying a slur is the same thing as calling someone stupid, then you're the problem. Hey, is this Chris?
No, who's Chris?
Are we being disingenuous? Like, I know your voice.
No, you don't, because I'm not Chris.
Okay. Well, just FYI, I might attack your actual character as an individual because if you're stupid, you're stupid. But I wouldn't attack a race or anyone with a disability or anything like that. That doesn't make sense. If I say something, it's because of you as an individual, not because of an entire group. Anyway, you said you are a Trump supporter.
Yes, sir.
All right. What can I call you?
You can call me Ice.
How about an actual name, like a normal person name?
I use that. I don't release personal
Sure.
information.
How about I call you Tim?
That'll work.
Okay, I'll call you Tim. All right, Tim. Tim, do you know who I am?
I see. I scrolled in to Santana.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Tim, I am Santana, but do you know what this is?
Well, I believe so. It's a debate, isn't it?
Yeah, but more so the entire totality of what we're seeing and all that. Don't worry about it. I'll give a quick introduction if you don't mind. Give me a moment, Tim.
No problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this? Guys, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're someone that supports Donald Jimothy Trump, get in the box. We are only looking for some debates. If you're friendly, please do not request that. We are not looking to talk to friendlies. We are only looking for some debates. This is not late nights. This is sparring. If you're friendly, do all the wonderful things. Tap the screen, share the live. I'm going to keep resetting the daily gift goal to these little 1-cent goals. It will help push us out to the FYP and get more people in here so we can have these debates. So go ahead and do all the wonderful things. Also, if you'd like to support the live, you can do so at Santana Speaks For You. Santana Speaks For You, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and link tree in the bio. Or if you're over on YouTube, what up, YouTube? What up, Twitch? If you're over on YouTube and you would like to support the live, you can do so with a YouTube super chat, and I will read that message out. Listen, we have Tim here. Tim,
Yeah.
got a statement for you.
Sure.
Kamala would never.
Okay.
Kamala would never get punked by Putin, crash the economy, protect PDF files, disrespect troops, and start a civil war. Kamala would never. Donald Trump does all of this, which is weird that you support him. Or, you know what, Tim? I'm going to give you an olive branch. Tim, if you're just willing to admit that you miss Obama, we can call all of this square, and we can go on about our own separate way. You wanna do that one?
No, actually, I don't, because I don't
Okay.
miss Obama.
Oh, okay, cool. So, Tim, how can you continue to support Donald Trump when he's literally doing all of these things?
Well, in the bottom it says start civil war. Where's the war at? Because I've been trying to use my Second Amendment for years.
You
To
haven't.
be able to, but I'm trying to. Where's the civil war at?
You literally haven't. Listen, it's so interesting how you guys are such fake tough guys. You always act like you're, Billy Badass with these pew-pews, But as soon as something's happening that actually requires you to be tough, you fold like a paper plate in a snowstorm. Like literally, trained professionals sat outside of Uvalde for 77 minutes with their own pew-pews, scared shitless to run inside and actually protect kids. You're a fake tough guy. You all are fake tough guys. But anyway, to answer your question, where's the Civil War? Yeah. So Donald Trump is actually weaponizing Greg Abbott in Texas, trying to get him to gerrymander Texas to create 5 more seats, right? Which in turn has caused Gavin Newsom to turn around and actually gerrymander to create seats in California. He's putting states against each other. You have other states who are considering to do the same thing, like Illinois, like New York, like Maryland. But then you also have Donald Trump threatening to withhold federal aid from different states. You have him threatening to actually take over their National Guards and actually send them into those states without their permission. He's literally trying to start a civil war between the states.
Wait, so just like the lying news, you're not talking about something that's currently happening, but something you're predicting that could happen in the future and presenting it as if it's happening currently. That's wonderful. It's called
yeah,
fake news,
well,
sir.
Chris, I'm laying out the actual facts as far as what's happening, the things that Donald Trump has done, the things that Donald Trump continues to do. Hey, what EO is Donald Trump saying that he's going to sign today?
I have no idea what he's trying to sign today.
Donald Trump is literally trying to sign an EO that eliminates mail-in ballots and also using voting machines. Hey, who dictates the elections, even federal elections?
Doesn't the Electoral College?
No. Chris, if you're going to be in Congress, you got to know these things.
I'm not in Congress, but that's okay.
Yeah. You don't know who controls elections.
Not really.
Okay.
Mostly it's
The
state by
states.
state, then they
Exactly. That's it. Exactly. The states. Donald Trump is trying to infringe on state rights again. Like literally again. He's trying to tell states they can't actually make the decision as far as how they want to run elections. You don't think that's a problem that Donald Trump is overreaching the federal government and infringing on states while threatening to take away their funds, while threatening to deploy troops, and even in the case of like Los Angeles, literally deploying troops? Like, you don't think that's a problem?
I'm glad you brought up states, because I do like how he decided to put somebody into the Supreme Court that overturned Roe v. Wade and sent back the rights to the states instead of a federal law that was interpreted one way by the Supreme Court and brought back to the states by saying, well, this doesn't apply.
Okay,
that's cool. I do like that you brought up states' rights.
I hear you want to infringe on women's bodily rights. So what about the fact that Donald Trump is actually trying to? What about Donald Trump trying to actually start the Civil War? How about we focus on that instead of you trying to find a pivot? I'm not going to let you.
You talked about Civil War earlier. You said that's something that's happening.
I hear you. I'm not gonna let you pivot. So lock in and focus in on the things that I've already said. Donald Trump is trying to get Greg Abbott to gerrymander Texas. In response, California is responding. New York, Maryland, and Illinois are threatening to respond as well. Donald Trump is trying to withhold federal aid from different states. He's also currently deploying the military, or has deployed the military in California, threatening to deploy the military in other quote unquote blue states and blue cities. And he's turning states against each other. Talk about that.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how you're psychically able to tell me what is the date, the start of the Civil War? Give me that, because I really want to know, so I know where to line up at. And I'm hoping you're lining up there with me, because if there's a Civil War, I want you to be right next to me, helping fight it.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to respond to any of the actual things that I said? I'm not letting you pivot. Like, you're not good at this. I would like you to actually address the things that I've already mentioned. I've specifically told you the things that Donald Trump has done. Now address those things that have been done.
You could do whatever the heck he wants. He's president.
No, you can't do whatever the heck you want. That's not how. Do you know how government works? You don't understand government, huh?
I'm just trying
literally.
To figure out,
he's not a king. He can't do whatever he wants.
I'm just trying to figure out when the Civil War started.
I hear you. Listen, you keep trying to you're hyper fixated on that one thing because you're trying to get me to actually go off on some type of weird tangent, but I've already gave you the explanation behind why that says that. Now, instead of you actually focusing on the words on the background, how about you focus on the actual premise, the explanation of why it says start Civil War. Hey, slap nuts, lock in and actually speak to the things that I've said.
I don't want to speak to the things that you've said.
I know you don't, because you don't have the
anything to do with
ability.
backgrounds.
You don't have the ability to defend things that have actually happened. See, this is the funny thing about Trump supporters. You guys have no substance. You lack any type of intelligence. And since you lack all of those things, the only thing that you can do is do identity politics. That's why you all like to actually try to vilify less than 1% of the population. That's why you all like to say, well, you should be hiring people on merits. Thank you for the hanging lights. That's why you guys continue to actually do harmful and hateful things, but yet you don't want to talk about the policies. You don't want to talk about economics. You don't want to talk about the economy. You don't want to talk about anything that has actually been done. Sure, let's talk about the economy. Donald Trump is crashing the economy.
How so?
Well, through the implementation of tariffs, through the fact that interest rates are continuing to tick up while they were on a downward trend down. Gas prices are up. Cost of living is up. Consumer confidence is down. Donald Trump has been overwhelmingly harmful to the United States economy, where we were on a trend of continuous growth. And now we have had shrinkage in our GDP because of Donald Trump and his policies.
What is the Dow currently?
Is the Dow the only indicator of the economy?
The Dow is the best indicator of the economy.
That's absolutely incorrect, because most people are not active within the stock market. We understand that certain people have access to the stock market due to their 401k, but as far as active trading, most stocks are held by large majority of the stocks are held by a small number of people. So no, it's not an actual indicator of the economy. You can talk about the medium income of families. You can talk about the consumer confidence. You can talk about the actual cost of living. You can talk about multiple factors. And yes, you do have to actually take the stock market in consideration, but that's not the indicator. You're wrong.
Sorry, but you brought up the GDP. GDP for the U.S. is mostly determined by California. So I'm trying to figure out where you're actually like using that as a blanket. Can you explain that, please?
What the fuck are you talking about? The GDP is mostly determined. The
GDP of the U.S. You're USA.
So fucking stupid, Chris. I'm sorry, you're stupid.
I'm sorry. I'm asking you where you're getting this.
You're not good at this. The
GDP.
The GDP is not determined by one state. Yes, California is a top 5 GDP in the world. Yes, I understand that it is a leading GDP in the world. It is the leading GDP in the United States. It is not the only indicator as far as GDP in the country. Stop saying stuff that doesn't make sense, or at the very least, try to control your stupid.
I'm trying to control it, but you bring it out of me, bud.
Yeah, I know. It's so easy to make you look stupid, but you make yourself look even stupider. Like, say something smart.
Say something smart. Capitalism.
Yeah. You don't believe in capitalism.
I love capitalism. Free market specifically.
You do? Okay. You believe in free market. Tell me about it.
I don't believe it. I would love a free market. We don't have free market capitalism.
Sure. Tell me about it.
Specifically that I get to trade a product for a price that I set, and you engage in the free ability to purchase said product at the price I set with no government input.
So you don't think the government should infringe on anyone's right to capitalism?
Correct.
Okay, so when the government tries to dictate to certain companies as far as ending practices or policies or procedures that they are interested in that they think will help grow their company, then you stand up and you say that's wrong because, capitalism, free market, those companies should be able to run their businesses the way that they want to run it and sell their products the way they want to sell it.
Yeah, I know lobbying exists and I hate lobbying.
Sure, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about lobbying. I'm talking about specifically the United States government stepping in and actually dictating to the private sector.
Yeah, I don't want the U.S. government dictating anything to any sector.
Cool, perfect.
I'm for deregulations.
What?
I'm for deregulations.
Cool. So you completely disagree with the fact that Donald Trump is trying to force people, companies, to actually end "quote unquote" DEI. You completely disagree with that, right?
No, I'm happy he's taking out DEI.
Wait, hold on. I thought you didn't want the federal government interfering with the private sector and telling them what they could or could not do, infringing on them and actually impacting their, quote unquote capitalism.
But DEI was an infringement in the first place. He's removing DEI.
Yeah, sure. First and foremost, is
Do you know what
DEIA.
DEI stands for?
No, what does it stand for?
Diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Good job. So what does DEIA stand for?
I have no idea what the A is.
Yeah,
Is it
you're
ability?
not qualified to have this conversation about DEIA with me.
You brought DEI up first, and then you
Yeah,
added
I
the
know.
A.
I
What's the
said
A?
DEI because you guys don't know what DEIA is. You actually don't even know what DEI is.
Then educate me.
But yeah, again, the reason why I say that is because you don't know what the actual terminology is. You don't know what the functionality of it is. Hey, can you name one actual law that was passed that implemented DEIA?
Let's see. The Employment Fairness Act.
The Employment Fairness Act was an actual DEIA policy that was passed and signed into law.
Well, it's not a policy specifically for DEI. DEI was added to the law itself.
Okay, cool. Give it to me again. Give it to me again. What is it?
The Employment Fairness Act.
All right.
Why are you Googling stuff? I thought you were smart, boy. I thought you were smart.
What's the
come on, man. Now you don't know shit. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, you Googled stuff. You expect me. I want to hear what you think, not what the internet thinks. Come on.
No, I want to know what I'm actually talking about, slap nuts. Why would I actually know about a bill?
Now you're acting stupid, buddy.
Hold on. Wait. So you expect me to know about an actual bill that no?
But then you don't. Then I got to use Google.
Nope. You brought up some obscure random bill that I quote unquote. That's not even a bill. The Employment Fairness Act. That's not a bill.
Little boy, why?
That's not a bill. You fucking lied. You fucking lied.
Why are you being a fascist, little boy?
You lied.
Yeah, you lied about the background. You lied about the background.
Admit that you lied.
You lied about the background.
Listen.
Fascist.
So the reason why Chris did not want me to look up this actual quote unquote bill that he just named, it's because it's not a real bill. The reason why he started crashing out about me looking this up is because he lied.
You're a liar, little boy.
He lied, and it's not a bill.
You're a liar, little boy.
Hey, Chris.
Little boy.
Chris, where's the bill? Where's the bill?
Are you going to be able to Google it?
Sure. Give me an actual bill.
Are you going to actually
give me an actual bill?
Information of your background head, or are you going to
Sure. Give me an actual bill.
You want an actual bill?
Yes. Or you can just tell me why you decided to lie about something that wasn't real.
The same reason you started to lie about the Civil War, dummy.
Yeah. Again, I'm not quote unquote lying. It's a background. It lacks context.
Yeah, no,
and that's why
your background liar.
Okay, you're trying to pivot, but you're pivoting because you just fucking lied because you don't know anything.
You don't know anything either. You use Google, dummy.
To look up a bill that you just made up. Why would I know about a bill that's not real?
Why would you ask for information without being able to?
Why would I ask for information to actually validate something that you said? Stop it. You're so bad at this, Chris. You know what's funny? Hold on, guys. You know what's funny? So you guys want to know why Chris is so mad? You want to know why Chris is so mad? This is why Chris is so mad. And yes, he's hiding behind a fake name, but let me show you guys this, right? So let's take a look at this. This is why Chris is so mad. This is why Chris is so mad. Hold on. Let me get to the first one first. Hold on.
Yeah, you bringing up receipts of nothing.
Sure. This one. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I got it here. Let me make sure I got it here.
He got nothing.
Okay, so this is Chris, guys. This is Chris. This is why he's so mad. So this is Chris. Chris actually sent me a message when I lost my original account, right? And he was talking trash, right? And so then from that point, 1 second here.
Oh man, you still think I'm Chris, but you call me Tim. It's okay.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Chris. from that point, he actually sent me, I told him like, hey, Chris, your account, 1,766, 62 followers. My backup account was 5,915 followers. And then from that point, he made the decision yesterday to send me a message. This is what he said. Haven't seen much of me lately, right? So I then followed up with this message.
Again, not Chris, but
Same time frame, and the difference in the followers is amazing, right? And he tried to blame it on something about, oh, I got to get my setup and blah, 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 blah. Listen, you've been so bad at this, like so bad at this.
I want you to record this.
It's already recorded.
Perfect.
It's already recorded.
And then when Chris gets on and says, yeah, that wasn't me.
Hey, I know you keep seeing my mods actually invite you to turn your camera on. Turn your camera on.
I'll turn my camera on when they give me their address.
Turn your camera on.
They give me their home address, I'll turn it on.
If you're not Chris, turn your camera on.
I ain't Chris, bud.
If you're not Chris, turn your camera on.
Fuck no. There's background. There's reverse searches, dipshit.
Exactly. You're so weak. You're such a coward.
Give me your address.
You're such a weak coward.
Give me your address.
Listen.
Give me your address, coward.
You've come up here. You don't know anything. You don't have any points. You made these erroneous statements. You then got dog walked on multiple points. You lied about a bill that doesn't exist. And then I absolutely checked you on your bullshit that you tried to jump in my inbox with. Like, one, I don't understand why you're being weird and you're obsessing over me. Two, you're not good at actually debating. So maybe you should try to, learn something. And three, just fuck off. Just fuck off. How about that? How about that? I don't understand. I don't get them. I don't get them. Literally, I don't get them. I promise you that was not the intention of this live. I did not want to have that type of energy, but for some reason, he's a weirdo that has continued to obsess about me. It's weird. It's super weird. Danny, how are you?
Good. How about yourself?
Good, Danny. Danny, are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have no other option.
Okay. That's cool. Danny, can you give me just a few moments just to thank a few people?
You got it.
All right. Thank you, Danny. And Danny, I apologize that you had to sit through that. That had nothing to do with, politics or anything like that. It's just some weirdo who's been obsessed with me for a long time. So, let's see here. A couple of people to thank. Guys, W's in the chat for Fallen, who sent a $3 YouTube super chat to say Russian tanks are rocking American flags. Now, yes, I have that video and I plan on making a video about that. That is wild that they're actually Russian tanks are flying the American flag alongside the Russian flag. Insane. W's in the chat for Sean Green. What up, Sean? Who sent a $2 donation and say, hey, Billy Bob, veterans are quote unquote DEI hires. Absolutely. They don't know what DEIA is. They don't get it. W's in the chat for Caleb, who sent a $5 YouTube super chat to say, my friend Mandra is a fan. Can you give him a shot? Mandra. I know I'm messing up the name. I'm so sorry. Mandra. Can you type it in the chat and do it phonetically, please? W's in the chat for the people that donated. Also, W's in the chat for Ann. Ann sent a $5 donation over to say, you catch today's press conference? I absolutely did. It was super interesting. Guys, if you'd like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks for You. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Everything is accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you look up at the top and you see the word follow, that means you're not following me. This is the main account. Make sure you go ahead and hit the follow button. Do all the wonderful things. Danny, I apologize for taking so long. I just had to actually get through that. Danny, got a statement for you.
Yes, sir.
Kamala would never.
Right off the bat, can I comment on the fact of what you're doing here on your live? Is I respect what it's rough doing what you guys do, and I join a lot of lives as a righty, and it's like you guys get a lot of trolls that pop up, and it's racial and fucking offensive, and it's like fuck. I don't know how you guys just keep going at it. Like I'd get pissed off, and yeah.
But you know what's interesting, Danny, and I'm gonna be in all honesty and transparency with you. like there's a lot of people that for some reason think that like words can hurt, especially black people. They think words hurt black people. They don't. Like I
No,
mean,
they do.
they really don't.
It
They
hurts
really
me.
don't. Well,
It
I
hurts
mean,
me.
like I get it. And now, see, for me, there's a difference between respecting people boundaries and just basically, you know, adhering to the you know requests they have as far as human decency. But when you talk about like black people specifically, and at least for me, right, I am a black man from the South, and the weak racism that people try to perpetuate when it comes to me, just it doesn't land. One, like racists need to update their words. Like you've been rocking the same words forever. But two, like if that's all you got, then you're not good enough. And so I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people think that their words hurt other people because words hurt them so much, and it's just the whole thing.
Well said. Yeah. All right. So Kamala would never. She would never end. I'm sorry. Kamala would never end mail-in ballots.
Yeah,
And,
she wouldn't. But Trump wouldn't either.
Do you want to? Huh?
Trump wouldn't either.
You don't think we should end that?
No, I'm saying Trump wouldn't because he can't.
No, but do you think we should end that?
No, but also he can't.
Okay.
Do you know what I do? You know why I said that he can't?
Do you know why? Do you know what I do for a living?
No, I've never met you before, friend. What do you do for a living?
I'm a mail carrier, and let me tell you something about.
Hold on a
second. Let me tell you something about the mail.
Hold on 1 second. Seriously.
Yeah. Oh, kick me. You're gonna kick me out, right? Let's kick me.
I'm not. Hey, hold on. Seriously.
Kick me.
Danny.
You guys don't want to talk about the truth.
Just shut the fuck up for a second. Danny, come right back. Guys, I gotta hit a quick reset. It looks like we just got we got a flag. We gotta hit a quick reset.
Yeah, of course you did.
Danny, I promise you, no one's scared of you. Follow me. I'm hitting a reset, 15 seconds. Come right back. Danny, hit the follow button. Are you following?
Why don't you just continue your conversation?
I don't know if you know how lives work, but if you get never mind, I'm not going to explain. So you hit the follow.
No. Explain to me why we're paying between $4 and $6 a gallon for diesel and gas. Tell me, what is the reason why? Enlighten me. Tell me why.
The price of oil is based off the world's supply, and OPEC Plus can lower the supply of oil and cause the price to go up.
Yes, because they knew they can do that on the Biden administration. So they sell less oil and they charge more.
All right. We're back. Guys, if you don't mind, tap the screen, share the live. Let's get this thing back rocking. I apologize about that. You know what? It's on me. I earned that one. I definitely earned that one. Let's go ahead and protect the live. Tap the screen, share the live, knock out the daily gift goal if you don't mind. Do all the wonderful things. Let's go ahead and lock in and keep this thing rolling. Let's lock in and keep this thing rolling if you don't mind. W's in the chat for the Tori experience. Tori, hey, Tori, thank you so much for the $10 YouTube super chat from Tori, who said, spot on Santana. Thank you so much. Thank you. Guys, tap the screen. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 8,000 likes. Let's get the likes. I promise you, I'll stop. Let's get the likes up to 8,000 likes. If you are a Trump supporter, if you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're someone that supports Donald Jimothy Trump, get in the box. Someone go find Danny and get him back in here, because for some reason, Danny thought that I was running from him or something. He doesn't know how TikTok works. He doesn't get it. Someone go find Danny and get Danny back in here. Someone go find Danny and get Danny back in here, because I was literally about to dog walk him. Guys, tap the screen. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 8,000 likes. Let's get the shares up to 50 shares. If you don't mind, can we please send your daily heart me, knock out the little finger hearts. That's the gift goal. Do all the wonderful things. Protect the live. protect the live. Please, please, please protect the live. If you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you are someone that supports Donald Jimothy Trump, get in the box. Someone go find Danny, because I really want to hear from this quote unquote mail carrier. So his premise was that we should end mail-in ballots, which one, Trump can't do that. It's super interesting to me how Donald Trump plans on, I love you more, Courtney. It's super interesting how Donald Trump plans on actually openly and actively trying to violate the Constitution. Like, it doesn't work that way. Like, you can't just do that. Who's that just subbed?
Hello? Hi.
What's your age?
I'm 18.
What year were you born?
2007, June.
You were born in 2007.
Yeah.
And you said
That's
you're 18.
Yeah. I turned 18 in June.
In June.
24th of June.
You just said July.
No, June. I said June.
And you're a Trump supporter?
Yep. Well, I really want to.
Wait, so you said yes?
Yeah, I'm a MAGA. I love MAGA. So why do you hate?
They got raptured. Anyway, if you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. Again, so the premise behind, I'm going to reset this gift goal to the 1 cent gift goal. And if we can knock this out a couple of times, again, it'll push us out to the FYP. So if you guys don't mind, keep tapping the screen and knock out these little 1 cent gift goals a couple of times so we can get some traction, and it'll also protect the live. If you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. We are only looking for some debates. Please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. We are not looking to talk to friendly. We're not looking to talk to friendlies. We're only looking to speak to Trump supporters. Samuel, are you a Trump supporter?
Nope.
Then why'd you request up? And he just left. I don't get that. Like, if you know you're not a Trump supporter, and I'm sitting here saying only request up if you're a Trump supporter, and then I say, hey, are you a Trump supporter? Nope. And I've seen this person like in my request like multiple times before. I was having a conversation yesterday, and I was telling people the inflection point. The inflection point was when the lady licked the ice cream and put it back in the freezer. Do you guys remember that? Like when she licked the ice cream and she put it back in the freezer. And then ever since then, we've like lived in a different multiverse. Like that's the inflection point. That's the moment that like everything went haywire. And from that, all these people have spawned. Yeah, I just found that out yesterday as well, that apparently Ariana Grande did it first with some donuts or some weird stuff. I don't know. Anyway, all right, guys, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. Only, yes, I remember Harambe. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. And when I say debates, like, please, MAGA, Trump supporters, don't crash in. Don't crash in. Like, it's weird that you guys spend time on People panel and then you get upset and you say people don't let you speak. And we literally give you the opportunity to actually demonstrate what you know, but you get in here and you crash out, you say racist things, you say hateful things, and like, I don't know what it is, but all I know is if I wanted to actually have someone hear my voice, I wouldn't whine, moan, and complain about, you know, having my voice heard. Like, it doesn't make sense. Also, please respect my boundaries. Nate, you're not a Trump supporter and you're also not American. Get out of the request. Like, what are we even doing? Like, what are we doing? Why are you requesting up? You're not a Trump supporter and you're also not American. Yeah, I want to know where the postal worker is as well. Like, he thought for some reason that I was like dodging him or whatever. He doesn't understand how TikTok works. That's fine. But I definitely want to talk to him because, one, he doesn't know anything. So, yeah, the original point that was being made, again, if you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're someone that supports Donald Trump, get in the box. Get in the box. He was saying that we need to end mail-in ballots. Donald Trump is trying to sign an executive order to end mail-in ballots and to get rid of voting machines. He can't. He can't. He literally can't. He cannot do it. And it's super interesting that he's trying to actively go against the Constitution. Like, there's no way that he can actually do that. And plus, again, the interesting thing about the United States of America is our elections are actually based on the individual states. Fun fact for people that do not know, every state has the ability to run their election however they want to run it. That's why we have certain states for like primaries, they do caucusing. Or not caucusing. What is it? Not caucus. What word am I thinking? God damn it. What's the word that I'm thinking of? What's the word that I'm thinking of? No. Oh, it is caucusing. No, it's not. Is it? What's when they actually they go? No, it's not ranked choice. I wish we were doing ranked choice. I guess it is caucus. When they go in like a gym and they sit in a group together, depending on where they want to vote. It's like the weirdest thing. Anyway, but like certain states get to control how they want to actually do these elections. And so Donald Trump is, caucus, or whatever. Anyway, that's what it is. That's how people actually do it. But each state has the ability to actually do elections how they want to do it. And so that's why it doesn't make sense what Donald Trump is trying to do. W's in the chat for Alexandra. Alexandra sent a $20 donation to say, thank you for the work that you do. Atlanta born and raised. I know that's right. Now European dual citizen for 11 years. Had to get out. You're fantastic, and I appreciate your dedication. Viva la Libra. Thank you so much for that $20 donation. You're absolutely too kind. Guys, if you'd like to support the live, you can do so. Santana Speaks for You. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, everything is accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you are over on YouTube, you can send a YouTube super chat, and I will read that out. Also, YouTube, like the stream. Go ahead and like the stream. Let's get the likes up. Again, we are only looking for some debates. Hey, Trump supporters, I would really like for a Trump supporter to get in the box and just take me up on the olive branch, because you know it's true. Oh. Chat, should I do the thing? Should I do the thing that I did yesterday? Let me see if I need to do the thing I did yesterday. Hold on. Anna, you're not a Trump supporter, are you? Anna, do you know you're here? Okay, I'm gonna drop you. MAGA. Kamala Harris is a better president than Donald Trump has ever been, and she's never been president. Kamala Harris is literally a better president than Donald Trump, and she has never been president. Bro, do you have a job? Come up here and ask me. How about that? You get up here and talk to me about it. Do I have a job? The fact that Kamala Harris has never officially sat behind the Resolute desk, and she's still a better president than Trump. Teresa, is that how you say your name?
Me? No, I'm a dude, fam. This is my company.
But okay, how do you say that? It looks like Teresa.
It's called therapy. For cats
I get it. That's clever.
Yeah.
What can I call you?
You can call me Corey.
Corey, are you a Trump supporter?
I'm a huge I'm a supporter, man, of the president. Yeah, and I'm a supporter of Trump. Absolutely.
Oh, wait, hold on. I got a question for you.
Listening.
First and foremost, would you consider yourself blagger, and do you know what that is?
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Are you blagger?
Am I a what?
Are you blagger?
I'm not. I don't put titles on things, man. I'm
Come
a
on
patriot,
now.
man. I'm a black man. If you asking
So
that
you're
question.
blagger. You
I'm
just
a
said
black
you're a
man.
huge supporter of Donald Trump. You said you're MAGA, you're black. You're
I
blagger.
didn't say I was mad. I said I don't put labels on myself, fam.
No, I didn't say mad. I said MAGA,
I
not
said
MAGA.
MAGA. I said MAGA. So I
Oh,
don't put
okay.
labels on myself.
Well, but you're black. You're a Trump supporter. You're blagger.
Yeah, man. I'm a supporter of individuals, man, that actually take consideration of individuals outside of just their own, their own entity and trying to garner black attention.
I hear
actually
you.
doing something for black people, man.
I hear you.
And for everyone collectively.
I hear you. Corey, I got a question for you. Before I get to the question, I'm gonna let you get to what you were saying. You were saying, do I have a job? What was that about?
I was saying, what I was saying, man, and you know what? Let me take this back. I apologize for that. It's just, it's not even just you, because I'm gonna tell you something, man. You're more respectful than a lot of cats on here. I don't know why my algorithm. I came on here for some information for some sports stuff, and my algorithm is just everybody look now. Everyone's complaining about the society where we are.
That's because shit's on fire.
It's not, and that's the point.
It's literally on fire.
It's not. We're living in amongst individuals. I mean, we're always gonna have trouble and problems in our country. That's life. That's every country you live in for the rest of your life. You will. We're not, and it's not that bad, and we know it's not bad.
It is. It's very bad. It's very bad. Like, it's on fire because, like, literally, it's on fire. But it's on fire also because of the actual policy that's being implemented by the vote that you cast. Like, this administration specifically is what's causing more issues.
But we're talking about hyperbole, man. This man's been in office for 7 months now, bro.
And he's been destructive.
He's been destructive in what sense? We keep giving statistics as if the statistics are even valuable or valid at this moment. He's cleaning up crap. He's cleaning up a bunch of drama that he did not create.
Okay, wait. Because I really want to do the thing. Now we're getting too far away. And it's funny because I was going to say somebody go get Liv before I did this, but Liv popped in, and so I immediately invited him up. Cool. Corey, we'll get into that in just a second. But Corey, I got a question for you.
I'm listening, fam.
How do you feel voting alongside the Klan?
That's what I asked my mom back in the day when they did it for the Democratic Party. I totally agree. They should never have done that. Should never have done that back in the day. That's what
talking about you today, Corey, actively knowing that you're voting alongside of the Klan. How do you feel about that?
I feel the same way they did when they voted for him at the Democratic Party, and that's where they started from. The Klan was actually a Democratic institution.
They actually didn't. The Klan wasn't started by Democrats. I know that's a myth that you guys like to perpetuate, but you guys don't understand who actually started the quote-unquote Klan. But even more so, you don't understand the party switch. You don't understand ideology. You guys don't understand a lot of stuff. But I'm not talking about back in the day. Corey, I'm saying as a black man, when you cast your vote in November of 2024, you cast your vote knowing that the Klan, the Triple K, was literally on your side. How did that make you feel? What did you think?
Man, I work individually as an individual. I know there's party affiliation with a lot of idiots on the Democratic side. I am a conservative, nor do I side with Republicans or Democrats. I think all of them are invested in things that we shouldn't be invested in. So I find myself living in as far as things that I know that sets my family up for perspective as well as my community. And those things are valuable to me. And more important than all that, man, is my faith. Those things are very, 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 very important to me.
Got it. So bottom line is you're good with voting with the Klan.
I'm good with voting alongside what I believe is principle. That's what I'm good with voting for.
You think the Klan has principles?
I think both parties have individuals that does not subscribe to the actual ideology that this party should be subscribing to. So I believe both sides.
Do you think the Klan voted for Kamala Harris?
I believe Kamala Harris. I mean, Klan. What do you? I mean, when you mean Klan? I mean, you're talking about
the Triple K. Do you think the Triple K voted for Kamala Harris?
I don't think anybody voted for her. That's why Trump's in office.
Well, no. Actually, Kamala Harris got the third most votes in U.S. history, but that's not the question.
We don't know why she got it, and but
she got the third most votes in United States history. But again, do you think that the Triple K voted for Kamala Harris?
I don't know, man. I believe that Black Lives Matter is Triple K as far as of our day's society, truthfully. So I don't know.
So you think that this unaffiliated group that recently popped up because of the way that black people were being unalived, and literally we watched a black man unalive on camera, you think that they are equivalent to the Triple K, who has had a long track record of unaliving Black people, strange fruiting Black people, burning crosses in Black people yards, literally openly recruiting today openly recruiting on the premise of hate. You think that Black Lives Matter is the same as the Triple K?
No, I just feel like we're gonna speak about titles and things of that nature, man. How many Triple Ks doing the same thing they did back in the 30s and 40s and 50s, bro? Like that. We got to get past this. We got to get past.
We got to get past. Okay, how do we get past the Triple K when the Triple K is still out here doing the like Triple K things?
Because I have a concerning issue with institutions like the Black Lives Matter that are truly.
Sure, but you keep pivoting to BLM. But I'm saying you said we got to get past this. How do we get past the Triple K that's still trying to unalive Black people?
I think when we align ourselves with individuals that are pro-abortion, individuals that are pro-transsexual, alongside the Black community, as far as our young men that are destroying parenthood.
What does that have to do with the Triple K literally unaliving Black people?
I think that's more detrimental.
So you think those ideologies, those different things that you're saying that are aligned with certain Black members or Black community, validates the Triple K's existence?
I just don't think we can validate one institution without having to validate the other one. I think one of them is.
What are you talking about? Who's trying to validate that? You're the only one trying to validate the Triple K.
I'm not. I'm trying to say that we have bigger issues than what you're trying to portray.
We have bigger issues than the Triple K unaliving Black people.
We have bigger issues when it comes to Black representatives in our communities. Our individuals that when we're literally losing our lives more under Black representation than any other institution.
Hey, did you know that as of last year, there was a Triple K members who unalived a Black truck driver in North Carolina? This just literally happened last year. They strange fruited him as he was delivering a haul in North Carolina. This literally just happened.
Okay, but I can find today, we can look and see this past weekend that just ended yesterday, find how many Black people were unalived by Black individuals in Black communities. I mean, come on, man. As far as
Black on Black crime is not a real thing.
I'm talking about, okay, you say that as if that's not true.
Black on Black crime is not a real thing. It's just crime. Again, for some reason, you keep trying to pivot, and I just really want to understand the Triple K. You're looking for. Why won't you address the Triple K question directly?
Because I don't have any issues with walking around Triple K. I have issues with walking around my own people. That's what I'm trying to say.
I think you have an issue walking around Triple K. I think you have no issues with it. You might not think you do, but you absolutely do.
I do not. I work alongside Triple K. I work in the industry.
Okay, so that's why you're willing to vote alongside them, because you work alongside them and you feel accepted.
Do you know that there was more Black men that supported this man than ever in history? As far as our current history that we're able to document.
Yeah, there was more Black men that for some reason wanted proximity to power, thinking they were going to be able to access the patriarchal system, which they can't. You guys don't understand how things work. You'll never be them. They'll never pick you. You'll always be Brian Donaldson. You'll always be Tim Scott. You'll never be picked by the Republican Party.
We just get tired of always being.
You will never be picked by the Republican Party. Your ceiling is the head of HUD.
We don't want to be. We don't want to be. What we want to be.
Your ceiling is the head of HUD.
We don't want to be. We want to be treated equal. Leave us alone.
Your ceiling is the head of HUD.
It doesn't matter. We want to be treated equal. Leave me alone. Sure. I don't want to. I don't want to feel that way. I want to be left alone. Leave me alone. Let me have my business. Let me have my family.
I'm done. You got it.
I mean, how do you go with somebody that's a hypocrite when it comes to scripture? That's a hypocrite when it comes to human rights, and a hypocrite when it comes to history. Like, you can't have an honest conversation with somebody that's willing to sit here and lie.
But you're saying that in a sense of what? We speak those things.
Okay, let's go with the first one first. Let's go with the first one first. First Luke 31 through 38, when the angel comes to Mary and says that God wants to do X, Y, and Z with you. Mary consents. Why don't you validate a woman's consent in regards to abortion, specifically a Black woman? Because Mary was Black. So if God validates her ability to choose and consent, right, to this thing inside of her body, why don't you?
Why don't I?
Okay, here, you don't want to answer that one. Here, how about this?
No, you ask me a question.
How about this? 25, Matthew 25, 31 through 40.
Are you asking me?
Matthew 25, 31 through 40.
You don't ask me
it talks about the sheep and the goats. Yes.
I get it.
And so it says that, and I'm going to summarize it because I don't want to take too much time with a hypocrite. But it also it summarizes that essentially how to treat our neighbor, right? And what it is, and how we ought live. Take care of the stranger, give people food and drink, and healthcare and education. All of these things you seem to be against. And so how can you claim the Bible? How can you claim scripture right? And go against what the word of the Bible actually says.
Do you know?
Furthermore,
I have a question for you, fam.
Furthermore, what sense does it make for a black man to vote alongside the Klan? That's like
I have a question for
that's
you.
voting for rape.
I have a question for you. Do you even know my name?
Go ahead with your question.
You have me on my name, so how you know what I'm for and for what I'm against?
You're Corey. You're Corey,
I'm
and
saying,
you also
how you know
voted,
what I'm for and what I'm against?
But because of
why
your
do
vote.
I have to be? I'm not a Democrat.
Because
I don't
of your
vote
vote.
alongside party lines based on what my ethnicity.
Your
I have
vote
different reasons to vote
validates
for him.
Corey. Hold on. Your vote validates that you voted for hateful harm. You voted to uphold white supremacy. You voted to harm minority groups, marginalized groups. You voted to harm women. You voted to harm the economy. You voted to harm yourself.
Harm women being no. I voted alongside the party lines. Understand the Bible.
You voted alongside the Klan.
Okay. The Bible
anyway, go
also speaks about the okay. You want to speak? Go ahead, Liz.
Go ahead, brother.
What I'm trying to say is that the Bible says that our children are also, and it talks about that in Luke all through the Gospels, that our children are precious, and that it's not our decision to make a decision what God chooses and what He doesn't choose. So for me, I don't think a woman should have a choice. That's my personal opinion. I also believe the government shouldn't be investing in it.
Also, the Bible doesn't think that either.
Hold on. I don't think, but also I believe there's there's a point of limit. There's a point that you shouldn't be unliving a child at the ninth month.
Roe v. Wade.
It doesn't matter. I'm telling you, at the same time, there's a limit.
Roe v. Wade is literally what you're saying.
I'm saying that, but again, that's not something that Trump did. That's something that the Supreme Court
Donald Trump
did.
literally. Who put those Supreme Court justices in place?
It was. What do you mean? And they voted against him several times.
Yeah, who put those Supreme Court justices in place?
It doesn't matter. We stopped.
Donald Trump put three Supreme Court justices in place. All three of them lied under oath and said they would not touch Roe.
And but that's not nothing to do with him, though. That's nothing to do with him.
And then specifically, they overturned Roe, and then Donald Trump said, "I did that." He literally said,
"Okay," but
Donald
again,
Trump took credit.
We need to start getting back.
Donald Trump said over and over and over, "I overturned Roe." So how are you going to say it has nothing to do with him when he keeps saying that he did it? That doesn't even make sense.
Because we got to get back to Schoolhouse Rock. We have to understand how our government works.
No, how does that make sense though? Who am I supposed to believe? You or the person that was actually able to elect those Supreme Court justices?
You should believe the ones that actually was Supreme Court justices that passed on the law. That was actually a
Why? We just established they lied under oath.
But it's not nothing to do with him. You know how many times that they've literally gone against him?
They lied under oath, and Donald Trump said that he got Roe overturned. I don't understand how this is not connecting for you.
It doesn't connect to me because everyone still has their own individual states that they vote alongside. So if your state wants you for you to do certain things, then do so. At the very same time, it should be protected. Our children should be somewhere protected, especially as black men. I mean, how do we continue to sit back and let our children just be so damaged? Whether it's abortion, whether it's whether we have the highest abortion.
AB, stop saying that. AB.
I'm sorry, AB.
Mind if I test that?
Care about our children, yo. And when we're ABing more of our children than any other race, why is that not a problem for us? We've been destroyed, man, for 100 years, and we still cool with this.
Liv was talking to you, Corey.
I'm listening to Liv. Go ahead.
Can I ask you a question? It's a moral question. Right? You had relations with your significant other, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, right. And so, like, hypothetically, if in the middle of having relations with your significant other, they said stop, would you stop or would you keep going?
With my significant other, it depends on relation. Yes, absolutely.
What?
If there's a reason, absolutely.
Wait, what?
And would I stop? If she asked me to stop, I absolutely. If it was a reason, if
the reason is her saying stop.
If it was serious, absolutely.
No, she just said stop. What are you talking about?
You asked me a question. If my significant other was to ask me, if my wife was to ask me to stop, and if for a reason, I would definitely do it.
There's nothing else I can say to that.
What the fuck are we even talking about?
So you're saying that you wouldn't?
No, I'm saying what are you talking about? If there's a reason, if she says stop, you stop. There doesn't have to be a good reason. You said if there's a good reason. I'm saying that in a position that people have foreplay and everything else that go along with the relationship. I don't know what you're asking me for. I don't know what that question was for. There's a reason. She said stop.
It just depends on the process. So yes, if it's something if it was egregious or something she did, yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
You are fucking gross.
That was disgusting.
What are we even doing? Holy shit, Liv. Absolutely the bear. Absolutely the bear. Chat, absolutely the bear. The bear, the fucking honey badger, the lion, fucking the bison, like all of it. All of it. Every single one.
That's insane, bro.
Liv, I know I dragged you up here. What you got planned? You staying? You going?
No, I'm gonna hop down. I gotta go grab some food. But if you get another blacker.
Please stop saying that on my live. Please stop saying that on my live.
I got you.
All right,
hey,
bro,
I'm gonna hop down, bro. Much love to you, though. Always.
All right. Guys, W's in the chat for Liv. Make sure you give Liv a follow. He is awesome. He is absolutely awesome. Guys, keep tapping the screen, share the live. If you like to support the live, you can do so at Santana Speaks For You, Santana Speaks For You, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Or if you're over on YouTube and you want to support the live, you can send a YouTube super chat, and I will read that out. Also, guys, look up at the top. If you see the word follow, that means you're not following me. Go ahead and hit that follow button. Hit the follow button because this is the main account. This is the main account. Guys, we are only looking for some debates. Please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. We are actually only looking to get some debates. Please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. If you're friendly, do all the wonderful things. Keep tapping the screen. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 125,000 likes. Let's see here. It's spinning. Matt says, deport Democrats. Hey, Matt, guess what? I'm going to send you a request to come up, and then I'm going to mute you. Like, I know for some reason, let me make sure, hold on. So let me make sure that I make these rules of engagement fair, right? Why would anyone miss Obama? Cool. I'm going to go ahead and mute you as well. I'm going to send you an invite to come up, and I'm going to mute you, right? So MAGA, Trump supporters, just so you understand, right? Thank you for the cake. Because it's a little bit messed up for me to actually do this and you guys don't know what's going on. So I know that you guys have a tendency to go around to other lives, right? You go into other content creators and you go into other lives and spaces and you're able to say like all the things you want to say in the chat and you get to say this and you get to say that. Hey, guess what? You don't get to do that here. You don't. I don't allow it. You don't have permission to speak in my chat. You have permission to get in the box, but you don't have permission to speak in my chat. I don't like you like that, so you don't get to speak in my chat. Now, you can put your big boy pants on, your big girl pants on, your big they, he, she, whatever. Get your pants, pull your britches up and get up here in the box, and we can do that. But you don't get to talk in my chat. What up, Doug? All right, I'm going to go ahead and bring you again. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. This is Sparring with Santana. Chris, are you a Trump supporter? Chris Wells, are you a Trump supporter? I guess that's a no. You said Trump for king. Rocky, you're a troll. And also you don't get requests. You also don't get to speak in the chat. There we go. We got Manny Views loading here. Manny Views. And he ran. Manny Views, how are you going to actually request up and then run? What are we even doing? We got Matt who jumped in the box. Matt got muted in the chat and he actually did exactly what I said. So kudos to you, Matt. Matt, are you a Trump supporter?
100%.
All right. Matt, got a statement for you. Kamala would never.
Kamala would never make a great president.
Kamala is a better president than Donald Trump will ever be, and she's never officially been the president of the United States. Did I make Matt just run? Matt, you teacup. Are you trying to? I was about to say, don't run on me, Matt.
No, I said that's your opinion, which is false.
No, it's factual. Donald Trump sucks.
No, it's
anyway,
not
Kamala,
factual at all.
It's actually factual, but
No,
Kamala Harris would never get punked by Putin, crash the economy, protect PDF files, disrespect troops, start a civil war. She would never do any of those things, and Donald Trump had done all of them.
Putin would never respect Kamala because she's trash. She's a clown.
Well, literally, Putin doesn't respect Donald Trump at all, But at least Kamala Harris would understand how to actually handle Putin instead of actually always bending the knee. Donald Trump literally got. Hey, what happened right after Donald Trump and Putin had that meeting about quote unquote peace? What happened right after it?
So this live is all making sense.
Hey man,
this is why you have your own little show.
I think you're missing what just happened. That was a question, Matt.
Your own opinions. You want to be entitled to your own
opinions. That was a question, bud.
Little show. You honestly think that Kamala Harris?
Matt, what happened after the meeting between Putin and Trump? What happened right after the meeting?
So this is exactly what happens with every liberal Democrat.
I hear you. You're a liberal. You're a liberal. Matt, you're a liberal.
Again,
what happened after the actual? I'm giving you the floor. Why won't you answer the question?
So again, you want to dictate the conversation, but
Matt,
you don't want to actually have a conversation. So Kamala is trash.
Hey, again, Matt, why won't you answer the question? Why are you guys afraid of questions?
You guys aren't even credible anymore.
You're being weird.
You guys are a joke.
Okay.
You guys are a joke.
Listen, Matt.
Everybody.
I know you don't understand things, right? Because you're not that smart. But I would just like for you to actually answer the
Democrat
question.
Party. You guys are trash. You're done.
Yeah,
you're done.
I hear
you. Can't
Listen,
fool anybody
all you do is like MAGA. All you guys do is literally crash out. You don't have any type of impulse control. I have one simple question, and you can't even answer one simple question. Like literally, if you answer the question, the floor is yours.
It's just like a Democrat.
Sure, Matt. All you have to do is answer the question, and then the floor is yours.
You don't want to have a conversation,
Matt. You answer the question, and then the floor is yours.
Hey, even Democrats are losing. You're losing Latino. You're losing Black votes. You guys are the Democrats are. You keep muting me.
All I want you to do is answer the question, and then the floor is yours, Matt. Why like
what, true Democrat
Matt, do you have an enlarged medulla oblongata?
In true Democrat,
do you have an enlarged medulla oblongata?
You keep muting.
You have no emotional control. You have no emotional control. You suck. This is so bad. Why can't you just answer a question? It's just one question, Matt.
What accomplishment did Kamala have? Name
multiple
one.
accomplishments. I'll name multiple if you answer my question.
Name one.
Matt, I will answer multiple if you answer my question.
She wasn't even elected.
Sure. Answer the question. It's so interesting
that you can't even. Party.
Okay, Matt, this is your last chance, bud. Would you like to answer the question, or would you like to get kicked? Because, like, I understand this is what you guys do all the time. You literally crash out because you guys don't have anything. You don't have any substance. That's why you do this.
Nobody's
crashing out. You literally do this because you don't have any substance.
You literally mute everybody because you don't want to have a conversation.
I literally ask you a question. Answer the question. Or run. He doesn't even know how to run right. Literally doesn't even know how to run right. You guys have the emotional, like, intelligence of not even a toddler, of a fetus, of a zygote. You have the emotional intelligence of the zygote. It's one question. Why are you so afraid of questions? You guys are so bad at this. You're so bad at this. What are we even doing? Mo, man, are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Mo, man, I'm assuming, like, I see you in here. Like, you can answer questions, right?
Sure, ask me anything.
Okay, well, I'll get into it. You mind? Well, here's the first question. You mind if I read a couple of things off, and then you and I can get going?
All right.
Perfect. Thank you. W's in the chat, guys. W's in the chat for, let me get here. W's in the chat for Libby, who sent a $10 YouTube super chat to say, this is Santana's live stream. MAGA needs to learn how to answer a damn question. Like, literally, I genuinely was going to give him the floor. I just needed the one question answered. It's weird that you couldn't even answer the one question. But W's in the chat for Libby for the $10 YouTube super chat. W's in the chat for Gorman, who sent a $5 donation to say, Rags Doll 63 loves your point of view. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And also W's in the chat for Madison, who sent a $10 donation saying, found you from Dean and Parker. Love what you do. Thank you so much for that $10 donation. You're absolutely far too kind. Guys, if anyone would like to actually support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links are in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks for You. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Everything is accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on YouTube, you can send a YouTube super chat, and I will read that message out. All right, moment.
So is this your way of protesting our president? Doing the live like this?
No, my way of protesting the president is actually protesting the president. This is my way of actually hosting a live and debunking misinformation, disinformation, and at the same time proving that MAGA has no substance.
Well,
but also giving the olive branch.
That, I mean, criticism of Trump is a form of protesting, and I do hear you asking for donations. So to me, you're a paid protester.
Oh, okay. I mean, well, yeah. I mean, if anyone wants to support the live, then they can definitely do so.
How much?
Santana Speaks for You. Santana Speaks for You. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo,
has Soros ever
YouTube
given
super
you
chat.
Money?
Like, I mean, if people want to donate, they can definitely donate. I don't understand. Does that make you upset or something?
Has Soros ever gave you money?
Do you think Soros gives me money?
I don't know. So you ignore Hunter Biden's laptop?
What are we even doing? Soros gives me money and you move to Hunter Biden's laptop?
Anyways, what's your question?
I'm so confused as far as what just happened with that. Anyway, all right. Let's get to it. Mo Man. What can I call you? Because calling you Mo Man seems kind of weird.
Call me Danny.
Danny, cool. Danny, I don't even have a question for you. It's just Kamala would never.
Okay.
Kamala would never get punked by Putin, crash the economy, protect PDF files, disrespect troops, or start a civil war. She would never. Donald Trump has. He's done all of those things. But like, honestly, if you want to just admit that you miss Obama, like you and I, handshake, we can go our separate ways. Everything's good.
All right.
So you miss Obama?
Do I miss Obama? Why would I miss Obama?
You don't get it. Okay, cool. W's in the chat for Stephanie, who sent a $5 donation saying paid protester fee. Stephanie, thank you so much for sending that $5 paid protester fee. If anybody else would like to submit a paid protester fee, you can do so at Santana Speaks for You, Cash App, PayPal,
I'm going to say
Venmo, or
something
YouTube
that
Super
Trump
Chat.
would not like. You want to hear me say something Trump wouldn't like?
Salad?
I think that Trump actually did do the ditty on the kids with Epstein. And
Yeah,
I think
we already know that.
But I think that, you know, we've had this going on in churches, and just because somebody does something bad once when they're younger doesn't mean that they can't.
Hold on, Danny, let me cut you off right now. Please do not sit up here and actually try to say it's okay to be a PDF file.
Maybe he was just doing his research.
Danny, seriously.
Hold on.
No, Danny, I need you to stop right now. We're not doing that. We're not. W's in the chat for Gucci. Gucci sent a $5 donation for the protester fund. Thank you so much, Gucci, for that $5 donation for the protester fund. You're absolutely far too kind. Danny.
No, maybe he didn't actually do anything.
How do you feel about Donald Trump actually being railroaded by Putin?
I think that Putin's a great leader. And I think that, Trump can learn a lot from him.
What can Trump learn from Putin?
Just how to, control, these criminals with an iron fist.
Got it. W's in the chat for Shaney. Shaney sent a $5 paid protester fee. Hey, Danny, can you say thank you to Shaney for the $5 paid protester fee?
I'm not going to support anybody donating to a liberal.
Wait, why won't you? No, you need to tell Shaney thank you. She donated a $5 paid protester fee.
No, thank you.
Oh, Danny, that's so messed up. W's in the chat for Jessica, who sent a $5 cult plus pedo equals MAGA is a YouTube super chat donation. Can you at least thank Jessica over on YouTube for the YouTube super chat?
No.
Why won't you say thank you to the donors?
Because the money doesn't go to me.
Yeah, but it's still like there. You could still say thank you. That's rude.
I mean, I'll thank them when they donate to me.
Why would they donate to you? You don't seem like a good person at all.
Why would I not be a good person?
From the stuff that you said so far. Anyway, guys, if you like to support the live, you can do so at Santana
Well,
Speaks
just
for You.
because I
Best
have
way to
different
support the
opinions
live.
than
Everything
you.
is accepted. Anything's appreciated. Also, you can send a YouTube super chat.
So just
Danny,
because I have different opinions than you makes me a
no,
bad person.
like the opinions that you've expounded so far have been kind of gross, but we're gonna really lean into
Look,
it.
well, all I'm saying is, you ever hear QAnon talk about do your own research? Okay, maybe.
Are you really thinking
Trump,
that I'm gonna actually lean into listening to QAnon?
But listen.
But why
maybe
would I
Trump
listen to
was
QAnon?
just doing his own research.
Yeah, I hear you. You keep trying to get back to
Like,
this weird talking
when
point,
he-
and I
when
don't.
he was- when
like,
he was
you know
playing
what's
around
interesting
with
about this Mo man? Like
when he was playing around with
keep-
Epstein, maybe he
man,
was just
but guess
doing his
what,
own
though?
research.
You keep trying to get back to this point, and I get what you're trying to do. Like, kinda. Like, I understand that for some reason you want to, deflect and get there. Mo man, you have 677,000 followers. Like, have more decorum. I know there's no way. Okay, wait. Are you a comedian?
I'm not sure because I haven't interrupted you, but you've interrupted me a lot. If you want to talk about decorum,
Because
I wanna
I'm not
help
going to
you.
let you talk about any type of, PDF file stuff. That's weird.
Listen, I want to help you conduct these lives better, sir.
You don't. You don't. W's in the chat for Jacqueline, who sent a $4 donation saying, "Keep doing what you do. I love you, dude."
I do because I will
Danny, say
critique
thank you to
your
Jacqueline.
decorum. I will critique your
Danny, say thank you to Jacqueline.
all day.
You're cutting in and out. You're cutting in and out. W's in the chat for I think it's pronounced usage.
Well,
Who sent a $10 donation saying, "Wake up, white America." Thank you so much for that $10 donation. W's in the chat for Shay, who sent a $5 donation and say, sorry, I don't donate to grape apologists, aka Trump supporters. You're absolutely right. W's in the chat for Sean Green, who sent a $2 YouTube super chat to say, "PDF files are repeat offenders." True. Thank you so much for that $2 donation. Danny, help me thank the donators. This is coming in too fast.
Thank you. But we're spending a lot of time thanking the donators. But I just want to tell you something: is that I've been trying to convert to MAGA as an exercise in empathy to try to understand why these people think the way that they do. I study.
It's going to
cults,
break your head if you do that.
Okay. I study cults, and you see, Donald Trump actually truthed a picture of me with a threat.
Did he?
Because I'm the guy that was impersonating the QAnon shaman. What?
What was the picture of you?
It's a picture of me dressed up as the QAnon shaman guy, but I showed up to his protest. You see, I've been pretending, I've been method acting like I'm MAGA for years. So sorry for pulling your leg there.
It's all good. You had me for a second until I actually looked at your page.
I got Trump's attention, and he truthed a picture of me
he's so
with a threat. He truthed a picture of me a threat. I was going viral.
Wait, what did he say?
Impersonating the QAnon shaman.
What did he say?
He said, watch, I can quote it word for word because this is a badge of honor. He said, Antifa lunatics are infiltrating conservative gatherings. Watch out for them. And remember, you're still allowed to self-defend in this country.
That is wild.
So I did a clown show when he was first getting arrested. I'm in New York City and Brooklyn. When he was first getting arrested in Lower Manhattan, he actually truthed that he was going to be arrested a week early before it actually happened. He told supporters to come out, and a few people showed up, but then a lot of press showed up, and nothing happened. So all these press were sitting around waiting for some announcement, and then here I show up, and I'm dressed up as the QAnon shaman. I look like a crazy guy, with horns on and my face is all painted. And so the press mobs me. Like literally, I got surrounded by press, and it was a feeding frenzy. They're all trying to get an interview at the same time. And some of the real MAGA that were there were like all confused by it.
They had to be pissed at you.
They were pissed, right? Because I was getting all the attention from the press. So then they start accusing me of being a Fed, right? Of being an FBI agent that's an infiltrator. They're like, show us the wire. Where's the wire at? And I literally did. I started crying. I was like, I've been rejected by every single community I've been a part of, and finally MAGA accepts me. And now you're rejecting me. And so then while I'm like crying, I stripped. I did like a freaking strip show in March or in April in New York when it was cold. And I strip off all these layers of clothes to my bare chest to show that I'm not wearing a wire. And then they get all excited because I'm like kind of buff and muscular. They're like, yeah, he's one of us. And they're like, I'm like, yeah, you like my chest, manly chest. And I literally worked them into a frenzy. There's a video you could see. I worked the MAGA. But then the kicker, right, is, so this went very viral on Reddit. The Daily Mail picked it up, did a story. Mother Jones, some other, the New Yorker made a cartoon about it. All these different publications. So the Daily Mail was the first to do the story on it, and that was actually the picture that Trump truthed, was the picture from the Daily Mail of me and this other guy. So the two guys that were yelling at me to show the wire that he's an FBI agent, they were people of color, and they actually looked like what MAGA thinks Antifa looks like. Like they were wearing hoodies and sunglasses. One of them had a mask on. Actually, one of them didn't have a sunglasses or a mask. One had sunglasses, a mask, and a hoodie. And then the other guy had an anarchy tattoo on his neck that he covered up. And I later talked to this guy. So the Daily Mail thought that those guys were the Antifa, and then I was the legit Trump supporter.
That makes perfect sense, though, right?
And then
like,
this
that
guy,
makes absolute sense.
This guy was all reaching out to me. He's like, hey, I know we're going viral together, but like, I want to clear my name because Trump is truthing a picture of me and saying that I'm an Antifa, and the Daily Mail is saying I'm an Antifa. And so I did a podcast interview with this guy where I'm like, I butter him up, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm on your team. He said that he was a black dude that found his way to Trump through Kanye West. And I'd seen his posts like from way before. He was totally marching with Black Lives Matter and all this, but then it was like somehow through Kanye West, like he couldn't, I don't know. He became a Trump supporter because he loved Kanye West so much.
Yeah.
This is his story.
Yeah.
And so I did a interview where he's like, if you had anything to say to Mr. Trump, what would you say? And he's like, Mr. Trump, I'm a loyal Trump supporter. I found my way to you through Kanye West, and I just want you to know I'm not Antifa.
Embarrassing. Guys, tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. Do all the wonderful things. I love you all so much. Protect the live. Tap the screen, protect the live, do all the wonderful things. W's in the chat for Shay, who sent a $5 donation, said, please be trolling. I might cry if you're not. LOL, low key, and Icon Mole. Listen, thank you so much for that. W's in the chat. I really, really appreciate you so much. Also, W's in the chat for I think it's pronounced Berselli, who sent a $10 YouTube donation. Said check Danny's laptop. He might be a PDF file. W's in the chat for Poochie, who sent a $10 donation, saying fighting racism. W's in the chat for Phil, who sent a $1 donation, said, did you see Mole's first video? I didn't get to watch it, but yeah, I know. W's in the chat for Kathy, who sent a $5 donation. Keep up the great work. Sorry about the ignorant white people. Thank you so much for that donation. And W's in the chat for Karen, who sent a $10 donation to say, I don't understand how you do it. They're going to be woefully misinformed and also willing to protect POSs. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much for that donation. And also W's in the chat for Shay, who sent a $2 dono. Thank you so much. Or YouTube super chat. Guys, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We are looking for some debates. I saw Danny back in here for a second, the male guy, but he left. Danny ran. And I really wanted Danny back. Guys, tap the screen. If you look up at the top and you see the word follow, that means you're not following me. This is the main account. This is the main account. Make sure you hit that follow button. And if you are following, send your daily heart me if you have not done so. Turn on the notifications. Do all the wonderful thing. What is it? Early
Just call me
Brown?
Mr. Brown. Just call me Mr. Brown.
They call me Cleveland Brown. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes.
Hey, I got a really important question for you.
Okay.
First and foremost, would you consider yourself MAGA, and do you know what that is?
It was at this moment that he knew.
I am not MAGA nor blacker.
Are you black?
Yes, I am black though.
So you're MAGA.
No, I am not blacker or MAGA. I just support our president.
How can you support someone that's actively working against you and your people?
He's not actively, for me, probably other black people, maybe, but not me.
Oh, so you're the exception. Oh, you're the special Negro.
No, I'm a black
person. Are you the magical one?
Negro. No.
Then how is he working not against? How is he working against other black people, but not against you?
I didn't say he was working against other black people. I just
you said he might be working against other black people, but not me.
Might. I mean, I don't want to say you lying without no evidence.
You know, Donald Trump is an active racist, right?
He's a bad racist if he's a racist.
How is he a bad racist?
Because black racists don't do the stuff that he has done for black people.
What has he done for black people?
You remember when what's her name? The singer in Chicago, her family got killed.
Jennifer
Hudson, he put her up in this hotel for free.
Okay.
Racists don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about an individual celebrity. Proximity to celebrities does not equate.
But she's black,
to,
right?
Sure,
she's
but
black,
she's
right?
She's absolutely a
Okay.
celebrity. You wait, hold on. So do you think? Hold on. Do you think he would? Nelson Mandela. He didn't. He didn't.
Somebody.
He didn't let. No, he didn't. Nelson Mandela had to actually pay for that. Nelson Mandela paid for it. Why would I show you the proof and you don't even know the actual situation?
Show me the proof. He does a lot of stuff that
you have
doesn't
not.
seem
Okay.
racist to me.
Okay. All right. Cleveland. I mean, not Cleveland. Brown. Slow down for a second. Just I want you to hear me when I say this.
Please don't disrespect me because I'm not going to disrespect you.
I'm not. That's why I called you Brown.
But at first you was finna call me Cleveland.
I know. I was thinking Cleveland Brown, and that's why I wasn't trying to disrespect you. That was a Freudian slip.
Yeah, you too smart not for that to be an accident.
I talk really fast sometimes. Again, if I was trying to disrespect you, I would have just outright disrespect you. I don't duck what I try to do.
Okay, but please don't disrespect me. I would not disrespect.
Right, but no, I'm just an FYI. Like, if I wanted to disrespect you, I would do it with my whole chest. Like, I wouldn't like beat around the bush. I mean, that's not who I am.
But you wouldn't do it in my face. But you wouldn't do it in my face.
I would, but again, like, we're on the internet. There's no reason to
Chicago, Illinois, 60623.
Bro, listen, we're on the internet. There's no reason to be a tough guy on the internet. Like, we can't see each other.
I'm not trying to be tough on the internet. I'm trying to be tough in real life. I just gave you my address. I just dropped the low.
That's fine. Like, what are we even doing?
No, let's get back to the topic.
All right, listen, Cleveland. Now, that was me disrespecting you. Because if I wanted to disrespect you, I would do it in your face. Like, what are we even doing? Why? I fucking hate internet tough guys. What are we even doing? We've missed the plot. Did he? I did not hear him do that. I thought he just gave a zip code. People are stupid. You guys are dumb. All right, sorry. What are we even doing? Holy shit, you guys are stupid. Mark, are you a Trump supporter? Mark, do you realize you're up here?
Sorry.
It's all good, Mark. Are you eating something?
Chocolate chip cookie. I'm sorry about it.
Right.
I'm
Mark,
on your...
Mark, you know what I'm like?
Yeah.
I'm like eating a raisin oatmeal cookie, right?
Okay.
You grab the raisin oatmeal cookie and you bite into it and you realize, this is actually a chocolate chip cookie. And you finish that chocolate chip cookie and you sit down for about 10 minutes and you realize, oh, this is actually edible.
Oh no.
That's how I am.
That's
Mark,
bad.
I'm gonna go ahead and drop you down. I appreciate
I was
you.
tapping. I'm sorry.
No worries. Thank you.
All right, man.
Guys, again, only request up. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter and we're looking for some debates. If you're friendly, keep tapping the screen, share the live. Go ahead and hit that follow button. And I'm also, can we knock out I love the little kissy hearts. Love the little kissy hearts. Real American. I am a real American. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, sir.
Wonderful, wonderful. I got a statement for you.
What's that?
Kamala would never.
Yeah, she couldn't. She's not a president.
You're right. Well, actually, technically, Kamala Harris is a better president than Donald Trump will ever be, and she's never actually been the president.
Yeah, she could never is what you should change it to.
No, she would never. She would never get punked by Putin, crash the economy, protect PDF files, disrespect the troops, start a civil war. She would never do any of those things. And literally, Donald Trump is doing all of those things.
He protected the files for 4 years.
Say it again.
He protected the files for 4 years.
Not Kamala Harris. Hey, question for you. Did the Biden administration release the Epstein information?
Part of it.
Okay. Why didn't they release all of it?
Probably for the same exact reason this administration is. So
No.
if we're being honest,
No.
it has to do with a lot of redactions and victims.
No. There was an actual specific reason why they not only did they didn't, but they could not. Take a guess why they actually could not.
I thought they said it had to do with victims.
No. I'll even give you a hint. It was a legal reason.
Oh, I'm sure that they had every reason. Go ahead, though.
It was still an active investigation. They were literally still in the process. It was under grand jury indictment, and so they were sealed. And so the information that they could release, they did release, including the actual flight log showing that Donald Trump was on Epstein's plane with him. They released Epstein's video, which was over 6 hours of him talking about all kinds of stuff, including about Donald Trump was his closest friend and what he did with Donald Trump in the White House and all this other stuff, and more information about like Maxwell. Just they released as much information as they could that was not under federal seal.
Oh, wait, you have evidence that Epstein was in the White House?
No, I didn't say in the White House. I said the stuff that they were doing in the White House when he was talking about how Donald Trump was running the White House. You don't remember when he actually was on video talking about that? Or did you watch the video?
I watched some of it, but to be honest with you, just because your name is mentioned in files doesn't make you a part of a scheme. I mean, you could be
Donald
mentioned.
Trump's name was listed so much in the Epstein file. Pam Bondi told him about it in May. And then he had 1,000 FBI agents go through and completely scour all of the information for his name. And they formally redacted his name from all of the files.
What evidence do you have of that?
There's multiple reports of that happening.
What evidence, though? Not reporter.
Sure.
Like
It's
somebody.
so funny that you guys. It's so funny that you guys like to talk about like what evidence. And you know what's funny? I'm gonna pull this up just for. I'm gonna pull this up. I'm gonna pull this up just because I care about my integrity. But even when I give you this information, you're still not gonna accept it. Like, can we be honest about that? Even when I pull up this information, you're still not gonna accept it.
No, I'll tell you that if Congress or DOJ or somebody like that actually,
you're not gonna accept like it. So nothing that I pull up, nothing unless it's something that's quote unquote from Congress, you're not gonna accept it.
Yeah, not a reporter just saying something.
Okay, so
I don't accept.
How do you wait? So are you saying that you don't accept any information unless it comes directly from the government?
I don't accept opinion pieces.
Yeah, I don't give opinion pieces. That's not what I'm talking about. Why would I give you an opinion piece? That doesn't make sense.
Well, yeah. So if it wasn't an opinion piece, then there would be facts based behind it.
Yeah, and so I pull up articles that are rooted in journalism. Do you know what journalism is, real American? Like I would think so because your actual PDF, your PFP says Real American News. Or do you actually report news?
Yeah, you should check it out.
Then why should we believe you?
Because typically,
are you a part of the government?
No, typically when I report.
So if you're not a part of the government, then why should we believe you?
I see what you're gonna do here. I'll let you talk.
I mean, you get the logic though. Like what you just said invalidates yourself. You just invalidated you.
No. See, that's what you guys like to do. You like to skew it all up together when it's not. That's not what's happening here.
Mm-hmm.
What I said is I do report news, but when I report news, I back it with facts. So all I ask is if you're going to pull up an article to provide where they got the information. That's it. All I'm saying is don't give me an opinion piece.
So again, I'm trying to understand why would you think that I would ever cite an opinion piece?
Because I debate every day and you guys do that.
Too. Have you ever debated me?
I'm not positive.
Who have you debated? Put a name on it. Be specific. Who have you debated that actually gave you an opinion piece?
I can literally, you guys, there's a video on my page of Parker doing that.
Wait, so you're saying Parker gave you an opinion piece?
I'm saying that at the time when I was debating with him, yes, he cited a piece of a news article. A news article. Dude, this is like a year ago. I don't know.
So
I'm just telling you that it's been happening.
Wait. Give me the piece. So you're telling me that if I get Parker in here, because I'll text him right now. If this is what you're saying, I'll literally text Parker right now and get him in here. Are you telling me
Santana,
that Parker is giving you opinion pieces?
I'm telling you that it has happened to me in multiple.
That's why I said put a name on it, be specific. And you said Parker. So are you telling me that Parker is giving out opinion pieces?
I'm telling you that I have been provided an article.
Okay, let me text Parker. Don't worry about it.
Because you can't handle this debate.
No, because you just lied on my friend, and I want to make sure that you actually say it with your chest. I need you to actually stand up and say it with your chest. Don't worry about it. Give me a second.
Saying it with my chest would be meeting in person, which I have no problem doing.
Again, stop. Why do you guys want to be internet tough guys? That's so weird.
Into the debate.
That's so weird. You're being weird. Just hold on for a second.
Okay. I mean, you can say that, but I'm not going to be able to pull up the piece I talked about a year ago. So you're just going to do it for talking points, I guess, right?
All right, I just text Parker.
Hopefully he's like doing something other than waiting on you.
Oh, you said hopefully he's doing something because you don't want him to come in here. Yeah, like again, the only reason that I mentioned that I literally told you because you made an erroneous statement, right? Saying that for some reason that people on the left, quote unquote, use opinion pieces when we know for a fact like that's not a thing. But for some reason you decided that you were going to call Parker's name. I don't know if you didn't think that I didn't know him or what the case may be, but
no, I know that you guys all went around and screwed people over on the NF America tour together. Sure. I know that.
I hear you. Yeah, we tried to unfuck some stuff, and if we would have unfucked you, then maybe you would have been better. But all right, so now let's get into this real American news.
All you did was fuck over your donation.
Yeah, right? I hear you. Listen, cry harder. Cry harder, Snowflake. You can't deflect. I got you.
Guys were working on the back.
I got you. Listen, I know you're looking to actually try to change the topic. You don't get to do it. You don't. You don't. No one gives a crap about what you're trying to talk about right now. You don't get to do it. Now, with that being said, I have multiple sources that actually speak directly to the actual FBI combing the Epstein files. Right? We have sources that come from Newsweek. We have sources that come from Bloomberg. We have sources that come from the Wall Street Journal. We have sources from the Boston Globe. Which one would you actually be interested in?
What are they sourcing in those articles?
The fact that the FBI combed through the Epstein files and the information and specifically removed Donald Trump's name from it. And so now Donald Trump's name is redacted. Are you going to let me finish saying what I'm saying, or are you going to keep trying to talk while I'm answering your question?
But that's not it. You're saying that they just wrote it. What's the evidence?
You literally won't let me finish what I'm saying. You don't know what I'm trying to say because you won't stop yapping.
What's going on with? Oh, okay, I get it. Never mind. I was like, what are you doing?
Okay, so would you like to know?
Yeah, I guess I'll let you finish out. I'll put myself on mute. I'm sorry.
Okay. So I like this actual source from Newsweek. Newsweek specifically cites that from direct FBI reports, they mention that 3 people that were directly connected with the, I don't want to call it a cover-up, right? That might be a little bit of a overreach. But specifically, there's 3 people who were part of the actual FBI team that were in charge of flagging the information, going through 1,000 FBI agents. 1,000 FBI agents that went through 100,000 files, and they are the ones that actually check for the information. Now, again, I'm citing Newsweek. I can give you Bloomberg. I can give you Washington Post. I can give you all these things, just like I know for a fact that Parker cited actual sources and gave you direct information, because we don't actually give opinion pieces. No one is giving an opinion piece. None of this is opinion piece.
Yeah, so when I say that, I don't mean that you're directly giving me an opinion that I believe that you think that you're factually correct. What I'm saying is that whenever you state an article, such as you say, hey, look this article up, here's the name of the article, and then when I look up the article, it says at the very top before the article begins, opinion. That is not factual.
Okay. And so you're saying that Parker gave, what was the article that Parker gave you that was a quote unquote opinion? And also just an FYI, if you take a look at the Newsweek article that I just cited, it doesn't say opinion. Doesn't say opinion. We know what opinion pieces are. Why would anyone actually list an opinion piece in a debate? That doesn't even make sense.
For shooting off fucking ideas, and then you're like, oh, I'm right. You guys don't check it all the time, dude. Like, you got Parker and Dean have both been known to say information before they even double check it before.
Wait. So now you're calling out Parker and Dean?
I've debated both of them, dude. Look at my page. I debunked them all.
Wait, so you're
I'm gonna go on your page next, and I'm gonna go on your page next and do it too.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
You know for a fact that you're lying.
Okay, then why is your
guess? For a fact that you're lying.
Box,
so you
in your comment box, Chris Light 1990 says he stitched Parker's video. So how am I lying?
Stitched his video where?
On my profile, calling him out and calling out his bullshit, then showing you why it's bullshit.
Okay, what specifically? You said that there was a video on your page, but you can't even tell me what it was.
I encourage you to click on my page and watch all of them.
I went to your page, but you couldn't even tell me what it was.
I encourage everybody to go to the page and actually watch it.
Okay, but what? First of all, why are you trying to send? Why are you trying to send? Why are you trying to send people to your page? Like, no one wants to see your page. But even more so, like, why can't you tell me specifically what it is?
If that was true, why'd I gain followers already?
When did you gain followers? How many did you get? 2?
Few.
You got 2,168 followers. Would you get like 5 followers? What are you talking about?
So far.
So you got 5 followers.
I'm just saying, like, it's not nobody, clearly. It's just that you have a base in here that follows you.
Okay, 1 second.
So there's that.
Yeah, sure. 1 second.
Also, the whole red carpet thing was kind of ridiculous.
Sure. All right. Sorry, I was firing off one more text message. Anyway, so again, like I'm a little bit confused. You don't seem to accept information for some reason or another. You're lying on people that I know for a fact that are smarter than you because you haven't been able to substantiate anything that you're actually saying. You don't want to actually address the fact that there's credible sources that actually speak to the fact that Donald Trump has literally been listed in the Epstein information, and they had to pay overtime for FBI agents in order for them to be able to get his name or redact his name. So I'm trying to understand, like, what is any of this? Like, I'm so confused as far as what you're doing right now.
Yeah. So does your name being in a file make you a co-conspirator?
No, but specifically if he's listed throughout the actual file, he tries to play off as if he doesn't have any type of connections. And he tried to actually hide this. Donald Trump is literally the only person that is advocating to not release the files. You have people within his administration who have actively, hey, who is this? Who is this? Tell me who this is.
Release the list. Seriously, we need to release the Epstein list. That is an important thing.
Who is that?
I couldn't tell you. I don't recognize the voice.
JD Vance. JD Vance.
Oh.
JD Vance.
Yeah, when was that?
That was about a month and a half ago when he was on Theo Vaughn. And for anyone wondering, I didn't say Newsmax. I said Newsweek, not Newsmax. Not Newsmax. I said Newsweek. Let's be very clear. Definitely not citing Newsmax. Yes, Newsmax got sued for defamation and they had to actually pay out to Dominion. But also Newsweek is directly pulling from the Bloomberg information, and they're also pulling from the Wall Street Journal And also I listed out other sources, including the Boston Globe, blah, 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 all this other stuff. But anyway,
so 2 more talking points that you have up there, right? We could touch base on those.
Wait, why are you actually like pivoting off the point? And then also, again, can we put to bed the whole notion that, you know, anyone that's on the left, whether it be myself, Dean, Parker, any of us, are using opinion pieces? Because like literally, if we're going to actually get up here on a live in front of thousands of people, there's 1.6 thousand people watching right now. You think that I would actually get up here and use opinion pieces, or any one of us would use opinion pieces?
I don't think that any of you do your due diligence.
And what's your due diligence?
Making sure that I'm not providing opinion pieces and that I'm providing statistics and facts, such as you saying the economy crashed. I'd ask you, what is the S&P and the Dow Jones at?
Yeah, like I would actually like to establish before you go specifically to the stock market that there's more factors to the economy than the stock market. And also, just to be super clear as well, like there's limited space on this background, and so it's kind of like shortened, and it's actually set to be engaging. And so that's why I give context behind any point, but understanding the difference between quote unquote crashing the economy and you specifically only speaking to the stock market, like that doesn't make sense.
Well, no, it does.
Are there yes or no? Are there multiple factors that impact the economy?
Yeah, we would have got into those if you let me continue.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so my first point was asking you, what is the stock market at? And then I was going to continue. So could you answer that honestly?
No, I would just like for you to go. I mean, I can pull up specifically where it's at, but I mean, I think it's disingenuous just to focus on that one aspect, but go ahead.
Well, then you could say that it was disingenuous to focus on it when it was going down, right?
No, because I don't focus on one aspect. I focus on multiple factors. I'm not just talking about the actual stock market. Yes, the stock market definitely plays a factor, but I'm also talking about consumer confidence. I'm talking about inflation. I'm talking about gas prices. I'm talking about everything. Like I'm talking about the impacts from tariffs. I'm talking about all of it. I'm not just talking about the stock market. I'm talking about the national debt. I'm talking about all of it. The jobs numbers, like all of it.
Yeah, so let's which one do you think hasn't been doing better aside from the jobs numbers?
The jobs numbers hasn't been doing better. Consumer confidence is down. Inflation has ticked back up. Gas prices have ticked back up.
Nope.
Yes, gas prices have ticked back up. Gas prices are higher right now than they were under Biden towards the end of Biden.
The problem again, you guys like to use the January mark, right? Let's use this time last year.
Oh, why? I said before. I said when.
I'm talking about when. You can't use the last
wait. You're going back.
3.5 years of Biden.
Sure, but literally, I'm talking about where Biden actually handed off to Trump. Why would we go back? Yes, sure, we can talk about last year. I hear you, but also the fact is that Joe Biden gave Donald Trump an economy that was trending upward in multiple indicators, and since that point, Donald Trump has actually knocked off all of those indicators. Like even if the stock market that you was just talking about, the stock market just finally made a recovery back to where it was when Donald Trump took office, because he literally tanked the stock market.
It went higher. It went higher than
it just got back to where it was. I'm saying, and recently it just got back to where it was.
And then it got higher.
But why did he tank the market?
He didn't tank the market, fluctuated.
He tanked the market with threats of tariffs.
What about 2022?
Why? What are you doing to a whataboutism? We're talking about what Donald Trump just did.
If we're gonna call that a tank, you gotta acknowledge the real tank in 2022. If you didn't control, if you didn't own stocks, then
like I get it. For some reason, you're trying to like spiral and go here and there and all this other stuff. Like
no,
literally,
I'm trying to hold you accountable.
No. You're trying to actually find some way to speak to something else. The point that I'm making is that prior to Donald Trump taking over from Joe Biden, multiple indicators were trending up. We were actually on pace to grow our GDP. And then Donald Trump took steps to not only negate that possible trajectory, like literally Donald Trump wants Jerome Powell to decrease interest rates, but Jerome Powell won't do it. But Jerome Powell has stated that he was on track to actually decrease interest rates until Donald Trump started playing around with tariffs.
Yeah, that's why. So our economy was doing far worse whenever he lowered interest rates under Biden, and it's clearly seems to be anyway political. And the reason that you guys will not go back to this time last year, you want to go to
address anything that I said as far as what Donald Trump has done to the economy since taking over? Sure. Can you actually talk about what Donald Trump has done since taking over as president? Sure.
So he signed multiple executive orders we could go through.
Sure.
But at the end of the day, what I'm referring to is the reason that we don't go back to 1 year ago, the reason that you guys want to go back.
Can you talk about anything that Donald Trump has done since taking over the office of the presidency? You keep trying to go back to quote unquote 1 year ago. I hear you, bud. But the fact of the matter is that gas prices were lower when Donald Trump took over from Joe Biden. Consumer confidence was up when Donald Trump took over from Joe Biden. Inflation was lower when Donald Trump took over from Joe Biden. Have been negatively impacted, and Donald Trump is specifically those things. Can you speak
all of those things
that?
Started to go down once Donald Trump was elected as the president.
That is not true. That's why I talked about, you literally just said, you literally just said, wait.
Look at everything that happened after November.
Hey, Real American News. Why did you say, why did you just say, you guys love to talk about January? Why did you say that?
I got you. I'll be right back. I'm gonna
No. I want you to answer the question.
Well, I am. I'm going to put this on my
No. I just need you to answer the question. Why did you say you guys love to talk about January?
I said you guys like to talk about January. But
okay, why did you say that?
3.5 years under Biden.
But why did you say that we love to talk about January?
Because you love to talk about when it was handed over.
Exactly. So the point is that at the point where Donald Trump took over, it was trending up. It was literally trending up.
Like being played. You're being played, bro.
It was literally trending up. So
like
if it was trending up, but now it's trending down, what's the difference between it trending up and trending down?
Somebody fucking you over for 3.5 years and then unfucking you for 6 months.
Listen, Buttercup.
How does that happen?
Okay,
how do you make sense?
I'm gonna like lower the temperature just a little bit, okay? I'm gonna lower the temperature just a little bit because I don't want to talk over you and I don't want you talking over me. All right. So this is what I need you to answer. As far as as far as
thank you,
the reason why I had that question was because it was trending upward, right? So if it was trending upward when it was handed off and now it's trending down, what's the difference in that?
It's not trending down, it's fluctuating up and down. So
no,
again,
it's actually multiple indicators.
Santana, let me bring this point up, okay, please. If you look at it, it was going, inflation, we'll stay on that. It was at 4.3, then 4.2, then 4.3, then 4.1, then it dropped down to, I believe, 4.0. Now it's at 4.1 again. So yes, when he took it, technically it was, I think, at 4.0, and he got up to 4.1. So it went up by 0.1%. But if you look at it, it's lower than it was this time last year.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, after November and the president was elected, things started to go down because stock markets and everything fluctuates. There's a new incoming administration. It happens every time. Things start to fluctuate and then they settle or they go up or they go down. Right now, we had something in the beginning when he stepped into office that it all fluctuated. Everybody was curious about what he was going to do. And now it's leveling out and going up because it's going to do it. It's going to work. Now it's going up.
Okay. All right. So I listened to you, right?
Right.
So
I'll put myself on mute.
No, you don't have to put yourself on mute. I just need a question answered. So Jerome Powell is who?
He's in charge of the feds.
Okay. And since he's in charge of the Fed, he gets to do what when it comes to the interest rates?
Yeah, he pretty much is in charge of fluctuating the interest rate.
Okay, so he's the one that's making the determination, the call as far as what happens with those interest rates, right? What did he say about the trajectory of the interest rates?
Right now, he's just had them on pause.
No. Specifically, what did he say about dropping the interest rates? Because Donald Trump called to decrease the inflation rate, or I'm sorry, the interest rate, and he literally said that if Donald Trump would not have actually taken such an aggressive tariff policy, then he would have already continued to reduce interest rate.
Yeah, because he doesn't understand why Donald Trump is doing this. He's not a billionaire business owner that is the president of the United States in charge of these decisions.
Yeah,
He's
I hear you, but also the Fed is independent, and they're the ones that's in charge of dictating the actual interest rate. So it's his job. It's literally his job to make the determination as far as all of those things. So
and what happens if he's not independent?
So you're saying he's not independent?
I said, what happens if he's not?
Why would you say that he's not independent?
Okay, so if he gets removed and Donald Trump puts somebody in his place, are you going to say that that person is independent?
Well, I don't know, but who appointed,
no, the answer is no.
Wait. Who appointed Jerome Powell?
I'm unsure. I didn't go back that far.
Yeah, maybe you should take a look back and see who appointed Jerome Powell.
Was it Donald Trump? I mean, if you know.
Yes. Oh. It was literally Donald Trump.
Yeah, and if you listen to
weird, you know what's weird? You know what's weird? You make these weird proclamations not understanding how things work, and then you try to actually make these accusations that somehow these independent agencies are like not doing the things that they're supposed to do. The difference between Donald then and Donald now is Donald Trump, the first term, had people that would not actually bend the knee to him. So when he appointed Jerome Powell, understanding like this is a guy that has served within this industry. And I believe that, yes, he'll be a little bit favorable to me, but he'll do a good job. Donald Trump has no interest in doing any of that anymore. Donald Trump is only specifically looking to appoint sycophants. That's why when you have people like the new commissioner of the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, that's literally someone that was at the Capitol on January the 6th. He just installed a J6er to become the commissioner of the Bureau and Labor and Statistics. So when you talk about, if Donald Trump appoints someone today, will you think that they're impartial? No, I wouldn't, because he's not the same person that he was during his first administration. There's a difference.
Okay, and do you understand? Have you ever heard Donald Trump discuss on what happened during his first administration, as far as who he appointed? I doubt you have, because you don't listen to anything positive he says. So what he was saying is his first administration, he listened to people who he thought had his best interest and appointed people based on, people saying, hey, this person would be good for this job, this person would be good for that job, and so on and so.
But sir, if we abolish slavery, who's going to pick all these crops for free? Hey, question. If we get rid of all the illegals, who's going to pick all these crops for so cheap? But sir, if we abolish slavery, who's going to pick all these crops for free?
That's why he ran. That's literally why he ran. That's literally why he ran. He literally ran because of that. That was him. That was absolutely him. Guys, that's 1.6 thousand of us hanging out here. First and foremost, thank you all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. If you look up at the top and you see the word follow, that means you're not following me. Go ahead and hit that follow button. Hit that follow button. I got a couple of thank yous to read off. W's in the chat for We Will, who sent a $20 YouTube super chat to say, love what you're doing. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much for that $20 donation. W's in the chat for Libby, who sent a $5 donation to say, I care because I lost 200,000 in the stock market in the first economic quarter of this year. Literally people are losing everything. W's in the chat for holy shit. I think it's pronounced Kazu Chan. I'm sorry, I can't say your username. I really appreciate it so much. What currency is okay? I gotta look this up. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta give this the proper respect. Okay. W's in the chat for Heizuken Chan 408, who sent $100 Swedish to say thanks for fighting for what's right. Santana, you're a genuine human being. They're in the trenches of the battle for the truth of accountability. Respect. Thank you so much for the $100 Swedish. You're absolutely far too kind. That's freaking amazing. Thank you so much. That is crazy. I really appreciate that, especially today. Today has been a while. It's been a heck of a day. It's been a heck of a day, chat. Yeah, that's right, Oliver. That's absolutely right. Yeah, Santana's worried Kamala would never succeed. Hey, guess what? That's still cool. Kamala Harris is a better president than Donald Trump has ever been. And she's not even the president. Kamala Harris is a better president than Donald Trump will ever be, and she's not even president. So there's that. You guys are mad about it. Trump supporters are mad about it. They're mad about it, but go cry harder. I got this video, if you guys don't mind. I want you to go check it out. I put it on my TikTok. I put it on my YouTube. Go check it out. It literally is a video of MAGA crashing out because they're called a name and no one wants to be around them. I've never met a bigger group of crybabies. They're all snowflakes. MAGA is all snowflakes. What you got, E?
I have a joke.
No, we're not doing dad jokes. Absolutely not.
It'll make you happy.
It absolutely will not make me happy. I absolutely am not doing dad jokes. Absolutely not. No.
I don't know what to do now.
And I don't understand why you guys are saying yes in the chat. I'll turn the chat off. I will literally turn the chat off. I think you guys got me messed up. I don't know what's happening right now. This is not a cool.
Okay, so I have a question. Okay.
Is your question going to somehow be parlayed into a dad joke? Because
no,
I'm not here for that.
It's not.
Right, go ahead with your joke. Go ahead with your joke because we're getting ready to end anyway. Go ahead with your
Yay! Okay, thank you so much. You're the best. Okay.
I bet it's not funny. I put money on it. It's not funny.
Why do you have to do that? It's hilarious.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I promise you, it brought the house down in the group chat. All right. Some say Steve Jobs would have been a better president than Donald Trump. That's comparing apples to oranges. Get it? That is hilarious. Come on. New York City. That was funny. Apples to oranges? Really? Come on. You thought it was funny. That was hilarious. Okay, bye.
I told you it wasn't funny. Fucking called it. Fucking called it. Thank you, Purdy. Appreciate it. You giggled? Why? Why would you giggle? That was not funny. You guys are the worst. I feel like my chat is my biggest op. My chat is you guys are my biggest ops. That was not funny, Purdy. Every single one of you. All of you are my biggest ops. You see how you guys treat me? Mm-hmm. Whatever. Anyway, guys, look up at the top. If it says follow, you're not following me. Hit that follow button. Hit that follow button. Hit that follow button. If you're not following me, hit the follow button. Turn on notifications. Like, that's the only way that you guys are going to be able to catch the live. Make sure you hit the follow button. This is the main account now. I know certain people are looking like, oh, it's Santana. We know Santana. We follow. Listen, guys. This is the main account now. Make sure you're following this account. And I saw someone. Yeah. We're gonna get out of here. I gotta go. I gotta go. Do you have a YouTube? Yes, we're live on YouTube right now. It's at Santana Speaks. We're trying to get the YouTube up to 7K. We're at like 61. So if you're not following the YouTube, go over to YouTube at Santana Speaks over on the YouTube. YouTube is awesome. YouTube is freaking awesome. They're over there kicking it. Let's go ahead and get out of here, guys.
You stepped in a box, now you're in the ring. Ain't no hugs here, you better take your best swing. Mike Hot, who wanna step in the flame? This ain't a debate, this is a mind game. Facts type lies, get left in chain. One wrong word, you slapped out your name.
Oh, guys, it's been a heck of a day. I don't know what's going on with these Trump supporters, but they're getting worse. They're getting worse, but you know, I don't know. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you. I do. I love you guys, even though you're my biggest ops. My chat's my biggest ops, but I still love you all. I will catch you guys later. I don't know if I'll be back on this evening or not. There's other stuff happening, but if I can, I will. But, you know, follow me. Turn on notifications. Guys, thank you for all the taps, the gifts, the likes, the shares. Thank you for being absolutely amazing. Go find someone to raid. Is Hector still live? Do we know? Is Hector still live? He was live earlier. If Hector's still live, go raid Hector, or, you know, find somebody to raid and just Santana raid. Go. As a matter of fact, go to every live you can, like literally every live you can find, and just spam Santana raid. Also, just FYI, I like to go into like random religious lives and just be like, thank you, Jeebus. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Guys, thank you for the taps, the likes, the gifts, the shares. Thank you all for being amazing. I love you all so much. And as always, peace.